Now, one of the main things that we do when we set up a new client is we provide one-click access to our system, both the CRM and the dialing system. I'm going to show you how to do that here in two different browsers. One is Chrome and the other is Internet Explorer. So although we do this for our clients, you may find at some point you need to do it for yourself, either because you installed a new browser or you updated one or didn't bring your bookmarks or favorites across. And so this is important that you know how to do this. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first browser that I'm going to show you is Internet Explorer, since we already set up Chrome. One of the first things I want you to notice is that right under the address bar, this is called the address bar, you often have other bars under here. A bar is just a strip of, we'll call it real estate. It's just a portion of your browser that's reserved for another program or something that you use a lot. Now, a lot of programs will automatically install that, and if you're not experienced, you'll find that you may have a half dozen or more of these bars going across here. It takes up a lot of real estate, a lot of your screen, and I've noticed a lot of people have those. They don't really want them or know what they are, but sometimes you may want to disable some of those bars. Now, in Internet Explorer, we're going to first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we have a menu across the bottom here. That's called the menu bar. So if you point to this top area, anywhere in the blank area, not right in the address bar, but off to the side, I'm going to right click, pulls up the context menu. Notice the first thing that's here is the menu bar. I'm going to click on that, and you'll notice a menu system popped up right here, right into this special search bar from Google. And then the next thing we're going to need is our favorites bar in Internet Explorer. Your sites that you go to a lot, you can add them to your favorites. Again, we're going to right click in this blank area, and you'll see something that says favorites bar right here. We're going to click there, and now we've got another bar. Now notice this bar has a star on it, which indicates your favorites, and across here it's just blank. The first thing we want to do in Internet Explorer is go to the address that you actually want to save. For this purpose, we're going to start out with our home page, GroupCaler.com. We're going to scroll down just a little bit, and you see where you have admin login. You need to get into your admin area first. So we're going to click on this, and it brings up username and password. And you're going to find that in the setup email that we sent to you. If you don't have that, you need to contact us and get it. So I'm going to put in the username here for our test account and the password. And you'll notice the very first thing you see is your username up here. Now, you're going to have some very important login information right on this link above your username. So I want you to click on this. And you want to find the agent login URL, because that's the very first thing that we're going to create. And that link is right here. So we click on this, and it brings up the screen that you've seen before, and this is the one where you log into your account. Now, notice up here in the address bar, this has the username, that 1999, and it also has the password, which is right over here on the end. So now that we're on this page, in order to add that link to your favorites and have it appear right in this area, all you have to do is click on favorites and then add to favorites bar, and there we have this first one. So let's go ahead and test that. Let's go to a different web page. Let's say Google, and you've got this right here. You want to log into a session, you click on it, and there you have it. You can select your campaign and go ahead and get started. So that's how you get the first link on there. Now there's a second link that is very common that we want to go to. Let's go back to our home page and scroll down here a little bit again. We want to go into the CRM login, because again, this is a very common part of our software that you're going to use a lot. We're going to click on this, and once again it asks for your username and your password, so let's put that in here again, and we're going to log in. So now we're logged in, just like you wanted to do before, and we're going to right click and copy on this to make sure you save that. But again, since you're logged in here, you're going to save this to your favorites bar. You click on favorites, point to add to favorites bar, click. Now you have right here on your CRM. And so we have one more that's that we commonly put in the address bar. Let's go back to the home page, and that is actually the home page for GroupCaler. So let's add that. Click on favorites, add that to the favorites bar. Now you have all three. Before we do anything else, what I like to do is rename these to something that's easier to remember. So I'm going to rename this one to Agent Login, and second one here, I'm going to name that the CRM Login, and over here is the GroupCaler home page. So there you have your three primary logins. Now that we've got these renamed to something that is easier to remember, we're going to put them in an order that you want. You don't have to do this, but I usually like to put the agent login first. So what you do is you just click on it and you drag it. So let's drag it to the left slowly, and you'll notice a black vertical bar appears right here, and if you keep moving it, it'll appear right there, and you keep moving to the left, it's going to appear right there. Now we're going to drop it here, and that's how you move one to the other. If you want the CRM login to appear next to agent login, click on that, drag it over here, and drop it when you see that black bar appear. So now you have these in the order that you like them. Let's go ahead and test them. Agent login, that worked. CRM login, that brought you into the CRM, and then our home page, back to the agent login, back to the home page. Everything works just right. And that's how you set that up in Internet Explorer. Now let's switch over to Google Chrome. So here we have Google's Chrome browser, and you'll notice it too has a bar under here. It also has a favorites bar, but here we call it bookmark instead of favorites. To get to the bookmark manager, you're going to point to this wrench over in the upper right hand corner, click on it, and highlight bookmarks. Don't click on that, just highlight it. Look for bookmark manager, and you click on that. Now you have the manager where you can add items to the bookmark bar. So we're going to add a page. I'm going to call this the agent login. So we've got to find that agent login, and once again let's go over here to the home page. Here's our home page, and we want to go to admin area. Click on GroupCaler admin login, and since I already had that in there, you just add in your credentials, and it's going to go right where you want it to go. And remember, this is the link that you're going to go to. Click on that, and remember the link we're looking for is the agent login URL, which is right here. So we're going to click on that, and we're going to highlight the address up here, which contains all the login information. Right click, copy that into memory, and you can go back to your bookmark manager and put your cursor where it says URL in here. Now I like to use keyboard shortcuts. You can either use a right click and paste, which is what most people do, or you can just use a Control V for Victor, and that'll place it in there nice and neat. Press enter, and now you've got your agent login. So the next thing we need to do is we need to go back and Back to the bookmark manager here. We're going to right click, add another page. The next one is going to be the CRM login. Now remember, we already have a tab open here, agent logins, and your main user password is going to appear right here also. So let's go ahead and highlight that, copy it, and for copy I use Control-C because that's a quick, easy way to do it. And then you want to go into our home page. So let's go into our home page again. And over here, you're going to click on CRM Login. And that brings you to the login screen. And you're going to put your login name there. And remember, we just copied the password into memory. So we're going to Control-V, put that in, and press Enter. And now you are logged in to the CRM, and it's going to ask generally, do you want to save the password? So you want to say yes in most cases, because that's going to be more convenient for you. Go back to the bookmark manager and place your cursor where it says URL. Paste that. I'm sorry. You got to paste this. Copy it right into here. Press Enter. Now you've got your second one. And let's do the last one real quick, and that would be the GroupCaler homepage. And that's very easy. Just go to the GroupCaler homepage, and you can copy that and paste it right into here. Press Enter, and now you have all three of them. You notice right up here you've got the different links that you want. So let's put them in the order that you want them. I usually put the agent login first. You just grab it right here and drag it to the top, very similar to the other Internet Explorer. CRM login, let's put that right under agent login, GroupCaler home. And notice as I'm doing this, it changes the order up here. So now we have agent login, CRM login, GroupCaler home. I've got other commonly used bookmarks up there too, but let's test them now. So we click on agent login, and that works. You always want to test these things after you do them. CRM login, that worked. GroupCaler home, and that worked. And so there you have it. That is how you create these one-click logins for the various important pages related to GroupCaler.